Obey God's orders. Hello, I'm Anthony Michael Giarrusso. I have done an interview with God, and also I am planning on doing more interviews with other entities as well. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask God on your behalf, please email me at wondersofAnthony@gmail.com, and I will ask God your question or questions, and I will put them in a different recording, and I will upload this recording with your questions. If you have any questions directly for me, please use the same email address, wondersofAnthony@gmail.com. Hello, I'm Anthony Michael Giarrusso. This is part 9 of the interview with God. I asked God, how did you create humanity, meaning humans? God said, I created humanity by using the Psi-Fu-These. He also said that he couldn't say it in our human language. It is a human creator. You move the part of the recipe to create humans in a closed-off space, then put the cry-fu-twos, which is another thing that can't really be said in our language, our human language, and they make a light reaction that create chemicals that produce the biology. Then I put the biology natural mixture into a Christ, another thing that's not in our language. I crank up the voltage, which creates a plume of gas, biological chemistry, into a container with the rest of the recipe to create humans. I asked, are the Egyptian gods real? God said, they are fake. The entities depicted with different heads and different body parts were never gods. They were voyagers from other lands on Earth. The scholars and academia are enemies of the truth and forced upon their outsider understandings and views on the local culture and reinforced by the fiction and the movie industries of the modern age. I asked, would you call this to be an information war? God replied, yes, it is a war for your mind. I asked, is disinformation a major reason why people don't go to paradise? God said, disinformation makes people not want to do the right thing. I asked God, why does an afterlife exist? God replied, it is a way to transfer the dead to other planets. I asked God, do you love being God? God said, I love being God. I asked, is the afterlife necessary? God said, it is necessary to transfer the dead. I asked God, can you transfer the living? God said to me, no, I cannot transfer the living, but the living can transfer themselves using spaceships. I asked, can we transcend time? God said, yes, but you don't understand that time is different on every planet. I asked, How many years ago did you create angels? God replied, I created angels over 700 million Earth years ago. I asked, when was the last time you used a flood to kill? God said, at the time of Christ, I flooded the area, not the whole world. I asked, when was the last time you created a great flood and it was worldwide? God replied, yes, it was worldwide and it covered the whole world, even Everest. On all the tallest mountains of the world, there are remainders of that flood. I recreate all the small creatures of the world and created over 120,000 new humans. That was about 4,100 years ago. I asked God, what is the largest demon on earth, and is it evil? God said, the largest demon on earth is about the size of a chorus of 30 humans. This demon is neutral. Then another entity came in and it claimed its name was a Fryze. I think it's Afryze. So apparently this is the name of an angel that interjected after God spoke. And this Fryze angel said, that demon is called Fuse. Like Fuse. I asked God, what is a Fryze angel? God replied, a Fryze angel is a creation that tries to reduce the amount of theft and negative desires, but they are not that effective. They have about 50% success rate. I felt their success were too successful in their use to destroy them. I asked, is it easy for you to create Fryze angels? God replied, yes, Fryze angels are easier to create than humans. There is about 7.6 billion Fryze angels on Earth. Fryze angels are only found on Earth. I asked God, who is more evil, the devil or the fallen angels? God replied, it's not about who is more evil. The devil wants to destroy Earth, but keep paradise, and the fallen angels want to destroy paradise, but keep Earth. The fallen angels are multiple evil entities that are similar to human terrorist groups, while the devil is a single entity like a lone wolf terrorist on your planet. They have different goals that conflict with each other as evil. Imagine two evils in competition with each other. This would be similar to fascism and communism conflicts of two evils trying to control the world under their ideologies of a new world government. Both evils can't stand to have the other evil win. I asked, are all demons evil? And do they only live in hell? God replied to me, not all demons are evil, and no, they don't all live in hell. Only a few demons have gone to hell. Most demons are on other planets. I asked, are all extraterrestrials demons? God replied, no. Some are angels, some are my other creations, and some are creations of the devil, which is a part of me that had separate creations which also exist. The only things that can destroy your planets, God said to me, the only things that can destroy your planet's afterlife, okay, meaning the afterlife on planet Earth, are the devil unnaturally destroying it, or natural destruction, such as implosion collapse, or being absorbed by stars or other planets. Even if humans die on the planet, your afterlives will still be here until the Earth's destruction. If the devil doesn't destroy your planet, you should have hundreds of billions of years before the natural destruction. But if you go to paradise and reside for as long as it lasts, it could be more or less. If the devil never escapes paradise, paradise will last longer than Earth. I will be creating another paradise without the devil in it, just like the paradise I already have as my new paradise. It took me about 400 trillion Earth years to build a paradise that could entrap the devil on it. I have made over 700 billion places better than Earth, but are not compatible with living humans. Only 3 are compatible. These 3 are compatible with the transfers of Earth's afterlife: heaven, earth, and hell. Heaven is the only compatible place better than Earth for the human afterlife. I asked, is the devil in hell? God said, the devil is in heaven. I need to keep an eye on it. The devil has been enraged in its glory. It knows it is in heaven and doesn't want to go home. I have trapped the devil here. I asked, what would happen if the devil left heaven? God replied, he would destroy Earth, and not just the life, the whole thing. The devil is not in hell because he tried to make hell into his paradise, and kingdom was tainted with evil. I asked, is the devil a part of you, God? God replied, yes, the devil is a part of me. It is all me, but the evil extreme. I need the devil to exist, and the devil needs me to exist. If we both went away, the power of the afterlife, the power of life, and the power of non-living matter and particles would stop existing. No galaxy or density or anything else would exist. The devil is afraid of not existing, but wants the many to stop existing and rule in my place. In order for that, I must still exist. I asked, what about other life in other galaxies? Do they go to heaven? God said, no. Some of them go to places worse than paradise, but better than Earth. Some go to places worse than Earth, but better than hell. And only few ever go to a place worse than the devil's kingdom? I asked, is heaven the best place to be? God said, paradise is my best creation. The other places that exist are all worse than paradise, but better than Earth locations are backup locations in case if paradise is destroyed or corrupted. Earth is the least important of the backup paradises. I have backups if your planet is destroyed, but I don't have backups for the ghosts or the living on your planet that are compatible. I asked God, if our planet is destroyed, does that mean we're gone for good? God said, yes. Even though I can create humans, I can't create the humans that currently exist or existed. Humans can only go to paradise, earth, or hell based on their afterlife physiology and can't go to the backup paradises I made before. I asked God, is generosity one of your orders? God replied, yes, be as generous as you possibly can. I asked God, was Vesta a planet? God replied, yes. What humans call Vesta was a planet filled with life. I stopped it from being completely destroyed by the devil. The devil destroyed many worlds, most being within this galaxy, and only few outside of this galaxy. The devil is entrapped in paradise. I asked, about how many Earth years ago did you stop the devil and put the devil in paradise? God replied, I entrapped the devil in paradise about 100,000 Earth years ago. I asked God, is the Mothman real? God said, what humans call Mothman is real. They are humanoid moth-like entities that came from planets near what people of Earth refer to as the North Star. They can travel to other densities but are not interdimensional and cannot go to other dimensions. I asked God, can humans go to other dimensions? God said, humans have been given the ability to go to dimensions. I asked, have Mothman entities visited the Blue Avians? God replied, no. Mothman entities have not met or encountered the Blue Avians, and will never meet. Mothman entities usually enter the 3rd, 9th, and 17th densities because they are most suited for those densities and travel through them. You humans are in the 3rd density.